Well, good evening, Southeast Texas. Take a look at our Roofing 911 Skycam network over in Orange, sponsored by the Horseman's Western Store. See showers and thunderstorms beginning to develop just along the Sabine River. Been talking about that the last couple days, how this evening may be fairly active in some areas. We'll get back to that camera in just a moment. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network here in Beaumont, sponsored by Packard and Parade. We have mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, but the cumulus clouds are towering. We do expect showers and thunderstorms in parts of the area this evening. We'll show you what locations may get the rain here in just a moment. Now, most of the day we had clouds, and that did a couple of nice things for us. Number one, it kept the temperatures from getting too hot. We only hit about 90, 91 today, and it stayed cloudy through at least mid-afternoon. Then we finally cleared, and that's the reason for the late start on the thunderstorms. There's a big cumulonimbus cloud off to the north as well on our Roofing 911 Skycam network outside our 12 studios, sponsored by Mid-County Plumbing. So there will be a few thunderstorms around this evening and overnight as a weak front works in from the north. That with an upper level disturbance be right on top of us tomorrow. I think we'll actually see a pretty good coverage tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening as well. And we started out this morning in the 70s, got up to about 90, 91 today. The clouds really helped us out across much of Southeast Texas. Go over to Lake Charles. They're mostly cloudy there on our Roofing 911 Skycam network. Most of the showers and storms are actually west of Lake Charles. There's not many. We'll get to radar in just a moment, but a little band may form and work through parts of the triangle here within the next hour or two across the area. Just a lot of high clouds, debris from thunderstorms earlier across portions of northern Louisiana. So pretty heavy showers and thunderstorms earlier up that way. And once again, southwest Louisiana, you saw high temperatures in the about 90, 92. Actually, it's a little bit warmer over there. They kind of escaped the clouds until recently. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network up in Jasper showing some thunderstorms off in the distance. Otherwise, it's mostly cloudy. Very nice sunset coming up, and not much rain in the lakes today. But we're getting a late start to the showers and storms because we were stable all day. We had clouds most of the day. That kept us stable, and the sun finally broke out mid to late afternoon, and that gave us that good coverage of showers and thunderstorms we're expecting this evening, and in a chance even overnight tonight into tomorrow as well. But there have been a few showers even before the skies begin to clear across parts of the area this afternoon. And it's down at Port Arthur. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network, sponsored by Market Basket. Some towering cumulus there. Sea breeze trying to develop too. Everything is getting a late start because we were stable all day thanks to cloud cover. But it was nice, though. It kept our high temperatures well out of the mid-90s, that's for sure. Remember yesterday, day before, we were in the mid to upper 90s, only around 90, 91 this afternoon. So the sun finally broke out. We got some heating. We have some mechanisms in place, and we're finally getting some showers and thunderstorms developing across the Southeast Texas. May not need the heat tomorrow because we'll have the weak front on top of us. We'll have an upper level disturbance in the area, so we'll have more factors in play tomorrow across Southeast Texas. Now, here's back to the camera in Orange, sponsored by the Horseman's Western Store. This is I-10 going east toward Louisiana. See the showers and thunderstorms trying to get going there, and we'll take a look at radar here in just a moment. Your weather headlines: showers and thunderstorms likely tonight through tomorrow as a weak front works in Saturday. Now, there still may be some lingering showers Saturday morning. That is possible. We don't really dry out real good till Saturday night into Sunday. Looks like a nice Sunday and Monday with lower humidity. We're running in the upper 80s to around 90. And here's the storms I'm talking about, just to the east of Deweyville, back up to DeQuincy. We're not expecting severe weather, but some of these will contain lots of lightning and gusty winds. Hey, Deweyville up to DeQuincy, a broken line southeast of DeRidder, back into central Louisiana. This is building to the south and southwest, so I think some of the area will get some showers and thunderstorms this evening. We'll give it a 40 to 50% coverage through about 10 o'clock tonight. A little bit of light rain up in the lakes area. We were watching some storms earlier north of the lakes moving south, but those have now weakened. But we'll see what these do. Some of our short range models develop a little band here and move it through within the next couple of hours. That is a possibility. See it a little bit better on this radar. There's a sea breeze there try and get going. It's got a late start too, thanks to the clouds all day. Sabine Pass back over to east of High Island. Those aren't moving too much. There's the ones we'll be watching just east and northeast of Orange, east of Deweyville, back to the southeast of DeRidder. This little band may start building to the south and southwest over the next hour or two. Very heavy thunderstorm on the west side of Houston, some showers around Conroe. All this activity being triggered by, well, number one, we got a lot of moisture in place, that's for sure. But number two, we have a weak front working down from northeast Texas. It'll be in our area coming up for tomorrow. That along with an upper level disturbance. We didn't have an upper level disturbance today either, but we will tomorrow. So tomorrow looks pretty active as well. Don't think we'll see any severe weather, but just a good coverage of showers and thunderstorms, especially in the mid to late afternoon, maybe even into tomorrow evening once again. But you can see the showers and storms extending up toward DeRidder. Now temperatures here locally, we're lucky today because Houston got up. They stayed in the sun most of the day. They were in the mid to upper 90s. You know, they're still at 95 degrees. Lake Charles is mostly cloudy and 85. 87 up in Lufkin. They had some showers and thunderstorms earlier, but for this time of the year, this is not bad at all. It's lots of clouds across the state. That disturbance, that trough working down, keeping things cool with showers. We've had some pretty heavy thunderstorms as well around Austin, San Antonio this afternoon. Of course, you got your typical heat around Abilene at 94, 88 Amarillo, Presidio, pretty hot at 95. We'll drop into the 70s tonight. Could be some rain, cooled air in a few spots. There's that front to our north, stationary. It drops to the south, installs out. It will be in the area for sure tomorrow, but you can see all the clouds west of Houston with showers and thunderstorms all the way out to San Antonio. Showers and thunderstorms, of course, developing along that boundary all the way to just north of Baton Rouge this afternoon. So it's going to be fairly active tomorrow as far as the coverage and number of showers and thunderstorms go. Like I said, we'll give it at least a 60% coverage coming up again tomorrow into tomorrow evening. Then we'll slowly start drying out as we head throughout the day on a Saturday. And notice northwest Texas are in good shape. Just a few cumulus clouds up. The air is a lot drier off to the northwest behind that boundary, but along and ahead of it, lots of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for tonight and for your Friday. And we're not missing moisture, that's for sure. Plenty of that. Lots of moisture across the area. You see the thunderstorms really concentrated from all just west of Houston, back down to Corpus, out into portions of the hill country. Notice where the air is a lot drier to the northwest. Very little, if any, shower and thunderstorm activity. And once again, this front will be right over us coming up for tomorrow into Saturday morning. All right, let's take a look at the upper levels of the atmosphere now. Man, we had a weak surface trough move through the area yesterday. That's washing out offshore. That's not a big deal. More of a strong outflow boundary, but the actual cold front itself is north of the lakes right now. It's very weak, but it is adding lift to the atmosphere, that's for sure. We'll put this into motion. Notice we got plenty of moisture in place right now. A little disturbance is mainly to our north. Didn't have much lift today, but that changes tomorrow. There's the front coming on down, and there's the disturbance right over us too. So it should be more active coming up tomorrow into tomorrow evening than what we're seeing right now, even though there will be some scattered storms in parts of the triangle here within the next hour or two. Now this is tomorrow night. Now notice as we head into Saturday morning, and actually this is early Saturday afternoon, the front right along the coast, we still have moisture to about I-10, then it starts drying. So 20 to 30% coverage Saturday, not out of the question. Then we really start drying Saturday night into Sunday from the north. In fact, Sunday, Monday look beautiful. Lots of sun. That's going to be hot. It's going to be hot during the afternoon with that dry air, mid-90s, but at night it'll be a little bit cooler. Talking lows around 70, 71, maybe some upper 60s in the lakes area coming up, especially by Monday morning. Front dissipates, high pressure builds back in the mid-levels, but it's weak. But look at all the moisture coming back, rotating around that high. So we'll have moisture next week, mid-next week. We'll have heating, so that means back after a dry day, Saturday afternoon, Sunday, Monday, we're back to scattered showers and thunderstorms again coming up for the middle and end of next week. Well, look at the moisture by next Thursday. Another weak boundary comes down too, by the way. It's northwesterly flow. Another weak front works down Wednesday night and Thursday of next week. So the wet summer of 2025 will continue across the deep south, southern plains, and southeast Texas, that's for sure. Now, rainfall we're expecting from tonight throughout the day tomorrow into tomorrow evening. Not bad, about a half to 1 inch is possible. That should be the average between this evening and overnight and much of the day tomorrow and tomorrow evening. Of course, there could be some isolated, a little heavier totals than that in a few spots. We always see that. And the tropics, well, we're in great shape. Of course, Aaron out to sea. The next one kind of having a struggle, having a hard time developing today. But still a good chance this will develop, but it turns too. We have a trough, by the way, developing along the east coast. That's great. That protects the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. System behind that, way out in the tropical Atlantic, it has a 40% chance of development over the next few days. Upper level conditions look pretty favorable here as well. We'll watch this over the next several days as well, but chances are this one will turn as well. So that's great news as we start approaching the end of August. Notice the Caribbean's pretty quiet, the Gulf's quiet. Hope let's keep it that way. And we'll see if anything develops in the Caribbean, maybe across Central America coming up within the next week and a half. All right, let's take a look at Futurecast. It's doing a pretty good job. Now, this is right before 9 o'clock, 2 hours now, maybe running a little bit slow, but notice the trend. Some showers, a few thunderstorms working in from the northeast and the north. So I think that'll happen. So we'll, like I said, we'll keep a 40 to 50% coverage going through this evening, and we'll keep that rain chance going throughout the night too, especially with that weak front coming in from the north. And speaking of tomorrow, you can see the boundaries showing up there. And look at the showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. It's like even should see a better coverage tomorrow than today at 60 to 70%. And we'll see high temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90 tomorrow under mostly cloudy skies. We were certainly mostly cloudy much of today, that's for sure. Now your marine forecast, north winds becoming east. There's not much wind expected out there the next several days, that's for sure, and kind of variable in direction because like I said, this is a very weak front. Now tonight, overnight, 50% coverage, lakes, 40 inland, southeast Texas, 40% coverage for the triangle, low to mid 70s for lows. Now if you get a thunderstorm here in the next hour or two, you can expect lots of lightning with that. 60% on the rain coverage tomorrow, highs upper 80s to around 90. So we'll see how that goes as far as thunderstorms. Best chance mid to late afternoon again into tomorrow evening. 20 to 30% Saturday morning. We'll start drying late in the day Saturday. Sunday, Monday, a little lower humidity, but it's gonna be hot. We're talking mid 90s, that dry air. High pressure does try to build back in next week, but with all that moisture coming back around that high, we have to put scattered storms in the forecast Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Kind of like what we've seen all summer across southeast Texas with a lack of high pressure, that's for sure. We'll give it a 30% coverage right now across southeast Texas. Could be a little bit higher as we get closer. Let's check and see if we've had any text messages reach our phone lines tonight. We have not, but if you have a question, you can text us and we will get back with you and answer that question, that's for sure.